Last time on Dungeons and Dickheads, leaving their impromptu camp and stealing some tents, the party headed south towards the land of the giants via the Morning Crest Mountain. On the way up, they crossed paths with some aggressive mountain guides who decided to not even offer their services. A few hours later, the party were ambushed by some kobolds and a stone giant, who were quickly dispatched into a ravine, knocked off the cliff, and in the case of the giant, decapitated following a rectally administered dose of magic missiles. Setting up camp for the night, Porco was disturbed by the guides from earlier, who used the kobolds and giants to scare people into hiring them. Having seen what had happened to their business partners, they decided to quickly leave. On the last shifter's lookout, Ronson noticed his hand bleeding once more, but also a strange twinge of power, granted to him by an unknown force. After some discussion, the party concluded that it must be related to the necromancers that communicated with Ronson back in Laflear. Continuing to the top of the mountain, after discovering a corpse with a gold tooth, the party spent a few rare minutes of peace watching the sunrise from the peak of the Morning Crest Mountain and found themselves drawn to the immistal forest below. The beautiful horizon, or perhaps altitude sickness, apparently got to Tok, who took hold of Ronson's hand. And that's us.
Well, I'd completely forgotten that I rectally administered some magic missiles up that bad guy's backside.
How could you forget that? It's all I thought about.
I bet it is you and your dirty little slash fiction.
I mean, you're doing the writing for me. So, who's winning yet?
Dear Tumblr.
So that is coming to Patreon soon. Dave's slash fiction involving Ronson and a giant's anus.
Well, you've already done it. You've already written it for me. Okay, so you are on top of the mountain, as you can see by Ray there. We are, for those podcast listeners, we're using a new tool today, so we might be talking about changes to how people do things. The red icons with the exclamation point are your main quests. The blue ones are your side quests. The yellow G on a blue background is Groggs, and the yellow circle with the pink background, which you can hardly see, is a teleportation circle. So that's just to note where points of interest are. So you're up top of the mountain. What are you doing? What's going on?
Possibly sing a rendition of The Hills Are Alive?
Or not.
I quickly snatch my hand away from Ronson. I'm like, oh, I've lost myself in the moment there. Well, shall we move on from this?
That touch was magic to me. I look forward to the skin-on-skin contact again sometime soon.
Yes. Well, we do still have that date, Ronson. I know you've probably not forgotten about it. But yes, absolutely.
Actually, unsurprisingly, I had forgotten. Thank you for reminding me all about it. I look forward to that little swing-off adventure.
But skin-on-skin contact, hands to hands.
I mean, it could be said that this kind of, possessed type hand of thing that I've got is a little bit similar to Hawkeye's Venomax, but if it means that it brings us closer together, Tok, I will not be complaining.
Well,
I mean, to be clear, your hand hasn't spoken to you.
No, but it's giving messages. I mean, it's virtually the same thing, is it? I mean, already, Dave, you're repeating yourself. You're running out of ideas.
You're not, as far as you know, you're not cursed. You got spoke to by a dead wizard in the tomb.
Yeah, I mean, it's very, very similar to what's happening to Shitey, I think. Although, of course, it could be linked.
I'll take your new powers away then. Fuck it.
What did his hand say?
Just take his axe away. Just don't. Why should I have to suffer?
Because you're the one being a dick about it.
Again, you raise a good point.
What did your hand say again, Bitey? You remember?
Something like, oh yeah, I liked that. That were good. Thanks. Something along those lines, was it, Dave?
It said well done, and then
there you go.
The latest one you had was like a really crude drawing of an eye on your hand.
Yes, I remember that. Yes, of course, it was an eye, and somebody has drawn a picture of a penis on the map, and that's not me, Dave. I know you might think that kind of immaturity, he's putting hair on the balls as well. Because I say it'll be shiny.
It'll be shiny, yeah.
Right.
I want to make that clear, Dave. That's not me.
Can we please not draw penises on the map?
I wouldn't ruin your map.
It was a representation of the mountain that we're on. And I was just dotting the path down.
Right. You're walking down the mountain.
Yes.
Ronson, roll me a d20.
I will roll you a d20 right now. An 18.
You lose your footing on the way down the hill. I need a dexterity.
With an 18? How steep is this hill?
This isn't an ability check. This is just a roll a number and we see what random thing happens. An 18 was fall down the hill.
Wow. So does that mean you've got 20 different things written down there? How many different things can you have for walking down a hill? You either walk down the hill, you trip down the hill a little bit, stumble a little bit, you fall, break your ankle. How have you managed to do 20 different things for walking down a hill?
Kate Bush made a career out of it.
Hawkeye found a dead guy with a gold tooth. So there's endless possibilities.
This is far more interesting than just doing the campaign. Can you tell us all 20 things I've written down there, please?
No. Right, dexterity saving throw, please.
Right, a dexterity saving throw, and I've got a 12.
You fall, like, all the way. And I'm going to have to roll some d6s.
12 is over halfway, Dave. So how can I fall on a 12?
Because the AC, the saving score, was 13. So you're going to take...
This is a steep bloody hill.
12, 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
I mean, that's ridiculous. Oh, we've been doing this for 5 minutes and I'm pissed off already. Did he say 17?
Yeah.
I've got 19 hit points now out of 42, thanks to you,
I run
Dave.
down after Ronson. I was like, Ronson, what have you done? And I cast...
I've hurt myself. Could you just hold my hand and pull me up, please?
Well, I can do something for you. I'm sure.
But I really need you to pull me off. Is that okay?
No, show me where it hurts, Ronson.
Well, I did, as I fell, I think I did bang my groin on a rock. It does quite hurt. It aches.
Okay.
I think it needs a massage.
Well, you see, I can massage with magic. So I'm going to...
Your magic fingers?
I'm going to heal you with magic. So I just take his hand. I was like, this will work, Ronson. Hand contact, as you said earlier. And I'll cast, is it Healing Word? Pretty sure it is. That's what I've got, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll cast Healing Word at, God, what is this? Oh, I'll cast it at first. No, at second level. So, or is it first?
Oh, I'm only worth second class, am I?
Well, you see, it's 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier. So I could just give you 1d4 plus my spellcast, but I could give you 2d4s because I'll do it at second level for you. So
you're giving Ronson your double Ds?
Yeah, I'm going to give you my double D4s, and then I'm going to heal you. So here's one.
It's just getting progressively more and more like a carry-on film, innit, this podcast?
So that is a 6 total plus the spellcasting modifier. Is that the +4 or the +7? Sorry, Dave. It's a spell attack.
I believe... Oh, I can't find my D&D Beyond. Your modifier is +4.
Okay, so yeah, 10 points of healing. How does that feel, Ronson?
Well, it's not bad, but I've got to admit, I still don't feel as healthy as I was before I fell.
Well, maybe do some stretches if it's your groin, and then I proceed to show him a few different lunges that he could do to stretch out his groin.
Oh my! I'm feeling much better already.
Yeah, join me.
I will. Yes, I'm. Call on me, call on me. It's like that video, isn't it? Oh, yes, twerking and everything. Very nice. Yeah, I feel much better. Feel much better now. Thank you.
I'm glad.
So you carry on. for an hour or so more. I need all three of you to roll me a d20, please.
What, lunging? We lunge for an hour?
Yeah, down the hill. You move faster because you're doing big strides.
I rolled a 2.
Okay.
6.
Oh gosh, and I've rolled a 6 as well.
Oh, okay. You all notice a strange formation of rocks just off the main path. They just don't look quite natural, sort of stacked on top of each other.
Oh, look at that strange formation of rocks just off the path over there. They don't look quite natural, do they? Shall we go and investigate? I think maybe we should be stealthy. Porkai, do you think you could be stealthy?
Is Porkai here this week?
That's exactly what I was going to say, voicing my head.
Well, he's already stealthing, Ronson. He's already stealthy. He knows the plan already.
Is he watching the football?
There's been nothing for me to do yet. I'm not just going to barge in on everybody else's top character work.
This is why I am the leader of the group. I don't know. I asked really because we've got ineffective leadership here from the dwarf. So this is exactly why I believe I am the leader. Yes, Talk. Let's go investigate, and maybe Porkai will shuffle along and follow behind us if we're lucky.
I'm behind you.
Stealthily.
On my tippy toes.
We're tippy-toeing. Ronson, tippy-toes.
Tippy toes, I can see your tippy toes.
Everyone give me a stealth check, please.
Oh, God, it's a lot of rolling, isn't there, today?
Oh, God.
10.
Do we add anything to this? Yes, stealth, obviously. 15.
Jesus Christ. 2.
Okay. So, Ronson, you're making a hell of a lot of noise. You're making more noise than you would be if you just walked normally. And as you get closer, you see that on the side of the mountain here, there's rocks piled up, covering something up. You could give me an investigation. You can try and move them, whatever you want to do.
Hawkeye, this looks like your domain. Rocks.
I am the Lord of Rocks, a Rock Lord. Do you remember the Rocklords? Do you remember them? They used to hang about with the GoBots.
I do, actually.
Due to a licensing issue within France, the Rocklords lived in the back of a blue fella's surfboard in Blue, Child of the Earth, a cartoon that I spent most of my life thinking was a fever dream, but actually exists. It's the Silver Surfer.
I think I had a Rocklord as a child, or maybe I didn't. I say that I don't think I did. I think it might have been a kind of a wave of the He-Man figures, which were all rock. So maybe I didn't have a Rocklord.
I had the fella with two heads. He transformed him into a rock by moving his arms up like that and then clicking his legs in.
Hold on, were these just Transformers that turned into rocks?
No, they're Rocklords. I don't know why we're doing this in character, but it feels appropriate for some reason.
A golem with 2 heads as a pet, Porkai.
One was called Golem, yes.
Oh.
I believe the one I had was called Pebble or Nugget.
Pebbles?
Pebbles is definitely not a rock. Pebbles has 2 hit points.
Where is Pebbles?
Pebbles is on my horns.
Okay, she hasn't fell down mountain yet. Okay.
We killed a vulture yesterday.
She is a predator. In the good way.
she still licks her own ass.
What are you doing about these rocks?
I'm gonna investigate them using my rock powers, and I'll roll an investigation check for that. And it's a 6, much like all of my rolls today. Pretty bad. Would you like to know more about the Rocklords, or maybe Blue, Child of the Earth?
They're definitely some rocks that have been piled up against each other. They don't look to be they're not. It's not like the cliff's going to fall down if you move them or anything. You can tell is they're covering some sort of entrance.
Can I investigate the entrance with my investigation check?
Without moving any rocks?
Not investigate, hang on. Can I perceive it using my perception check?
It's definitely an entrance. And you're trying to do this just from looking at it without moving anything?
Yeah, using my dwarven... I picture it like Joe in that awful Sherlock program where he goes into his mind palace and he's looking at stuff. I see it like that, but it's like a palace made out of stones on top of each other, similar to a Flintstones office building.
I mean, as I say, there's an opening behind these rocks. There's not much more you can tell from it.
There's an opening behind this rock. Not much more I can tell about it.
Wait, Ronson, do you have something that you can move rocks with?
A JCB.
Not a JCB, but it is my Move Earth spell, which I'm very adept at. If you remember, we did dig up some graves with it a few adventures ago. Would you like me to use it, chaps? Don't know why I'm asking you. I'm the leader.
Well, maybe. I think I'd also like to give you a hand with it. And I start making the noise of Ludo from the labyrinth, just when he moves all the rocks and as you're trying to cast me there.
Okay, so you clear the rocks out of the way. And yeah, there's a cave entrance. A bit dark in there, but pretty silent. Can't hear anything.
Well, I can see in the dark, so I'm just going to stick my head in the cave entrance.
Yeah, so as far as you can see, it goes straight for a bit, and it opens out into a wider cavern. You can't quite see sort of what's beyond that, but it certainly seems to open up further down.
Do we have a light that we can fire into the cavern?
I certainly don't. Do you have a light, Ronson?
Dave, do I have a light that I can cast into the cave?
And if you have a look at your character sheet and go to your inventory.
Right, inventory. Yeah.
So if you scroll down there, do you have anything that you could use as a light?
Not in my inventory. I'm looking. Have I got all in my spells?
Then no, you don't have a light.
Well, whoa! Before you start deciding, Dave, let me look at my spells. I'm looking.
Oh, Watson, you also need to do a long rest because, well, I don't know whether you long rested because your spell slots weren't up to date for me.
No, I didn't long rest. I didn't know. Oh, I would have been at full health points then in that case. I'm going to have to...
Yeah. Just take 7 off then.
Well, I'll be honest. I've got to take... Oh, yeah. It is 7, yeah.
Tell you what we can do. And I pull out my rapier and I shout, line wire, and my rapier ignites.
Nice. So, yeah, you can now see a bit better.
Fantastic.
And what you can see, there's some broken ornamental pillars in this opening, and appears to be something on the ground, taking up the entire space of the cavern.
Right, what is it?
I hold my sword up so Porkeye can have a look, because it's his area of expertise. It's stonework, Porkeye.
I'll have a look at it.
Whoa! Who says this is Porkeye's area of expertise? Let me have a look.
Go on then.
I don't know what it is. Porkeye, have a look. It's your area of expertise.
I'll have a look, shall I? Good idea. Good leadership, that is. Well done.
Well, actually, Ronson would know what it was, because it's the thing he's always excited to see. You found the teleportation circle.
Yes.
Bloody teleportation circles. The pointless teleportation circles.
Means you can jump around places.
We can just do that anyway. I won't have the conversation again. Our listeners have heard it.
So now you can get back up the mountain if you want to, for whatever reason. That's good.
Right.
That sounds like it will be helpful in the future.
Onward, Christian soldiers. Let us advance onwards to our next adventure.
But why would someone cover this up? Is there nothing else in this room? Anything, in the corners, anything stashed, any supplies anywhere? I don't think we've fully explored this crevice.
Maybe you need to check. Maybe you need to investigate.
Is there anything in the corner of this teleportation circle?
I said a crevice. Anything in the corners, and in the corners, and in the corners, and anything stashed in crevices.
Give me an investigation check.
Got a 1.
You find a teleportation circle.
I think there's just a teleportation circle in here. Very useful if you want to get up this mountain in the future, I think you'll find.
See, I was getting ahead of the game there just in case Vic rolled something low. And I thought, I'll investigate as well. So I'll roll now. And I got a 4.
You also find the teleportation circle.
Right, I'll do an investigation check then. Hang on a second. I get a 19.
Oh.
So yeah, you do a far better sweep, and you notice off to the
teleportation
side,
circle.
teleportation circle, and a small brown leather bound book.
Oh, do I have to do another investigation check to read it and find out what it is? No, you'll tell me, will you? Okay, then.
If you want to read it, yeah.
I do, yeah.
So you open it up.
I mean, Dave, do you have to wait for, I found a book. Do I have to wait for you to ask me if I want to read it? I would think it's gratis. I want to read it.
You might want to do something like detect magic on it or something, so I can't assume.
Right. I think I might detect magic on it, so I detect magic on it.
It's not magical.
Right. I'd like to read it, please.
So you open the first page, and it says, Foggy's Diary.
Oh, God, bloody Foggy. Is he back again? I thought we got rid of that loser.
And as you kind of, you flick through, it's basically documenting various days where he, Vermilion, were setting up these teleportation circles. And there's some notes there. It mentions some of the ones you know about, like Lavir and Flamekeep. Also mentions one in the Amistill Forest, one at the tower at Passage. And basically, there's a long list in there, which at some point I will add to your journal on Roll20, so you can read it at your pleasure.
Mm.
What have you found, Ronson? Did I not see that?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I forgot you can't. We don't hear the voice in our head, do we? I have found a journal by Foggy. Do you remember that twat?
Oh, that prick.
Yes, that absolute prick of a human being. Well, it's a journal, and it lists all the teleportation circles across the land. So that means that when we're in a new land, we can find the teleportation circle. We don't have to chance upon it.
Well, that sounds very handy, especially if we want to jump around from place to place, Ronson.
Yes, I think it'll be great content for all the people who follow our adventures as they hear us discover teleportation circles. I look forward to an exclusive, maybe.
Well, how did I not see that? And I just start muttering to myself, walking out of the cave.
Okay, so you travel for another hour or so, and you eventually get back to even ground. You're leaving the shadow of the mountain behind you. And you're heading into a small town that's got a sign on it that says Tellin, Tellyn. They use the same naming person as Tabletop. Quite a small town. It's sort of midday. People milling about. You see there's a few butchers. Just seems like a bit of a market farmer's town, really.
Oh, a robbing we shall go. Let's go nick some things then, shall we?
Well, no, I think we should, it's it's hard work. And is it past midday? I think we should go to the bar. It is past midday. Yes.
Okay, so you find like a local bar. It's lunchtime. They're doing paninis. Of course they are. You get a panini and a drink. You're wondering, people kind of look at you a bit weird, but they're used to people coming down the mountain and just kind of disregard you. The guy behind the bar says, "Yeah, how can I help? Quench your thirst, ladies and gentlemen."
Yes. How much is a gin?
2 gold.
Yes, well, I'll have a gin, and these will buy whatever they want, because I'm not paying for them. Thank you.
All right. And he just grabs your glass of gin.
Mm-hmm.
You go.
Thank you. What can you tell me about this town? Anything of interest that we need? Any passes through? Odd-looking types come through recently?
Couple of elves with some otters. That's about it, really. Don't get a lot. It's mainly people going backwards and forwards. Sigil Star with the taking the meat, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, sometimes visitors from the mountains like yourselves, but no, we just keep ourselves to ourselves, really.
I'm just nodding, stood at the bar.
Sorry, I'm distracted because I'm looking at the map and trying to scribble out letters on the location names so they make rude words.
Okay.
I've managed to get damn and bra at the moment.
I think more importantly, I've just noticed this place. I'd like to go there, please.
For those who can't see the map, Porco wants to
Everybody
go
apart from us.
Yeah, Porco wants to go to Fort Zombie. Maybe one day. Whilst you sat there, and I presume the others are getting some drinks as well, you kind of notice a figure just kind of in your peripheral vision, just kind of hovering behind you, Tok.
I don't look at that figure, take a sip of my drink, place it down on the bar. What do you want?
As he leans forward, you kind of notice he's a dragonborn. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry to disturb you, but have you come down from the mountain?
Oh, yes. What of it?
I don't suppose he just stutters a bit. I don't suppose you saw my husband up there, did you? Human, blonde hair. We had a row 2 days ago. He said he was going out to clear his head. I've not seen him.
What's his name, Ricardo or Bob?
Oh no! What those chances? The guy? No, Jacob. His name's Jacob.
Then afraid not.
Oh, I wish I hadn't been so bloody terrible to him now. God knows what's happened to him.
Oh, what did you do? Please tell me. And I'm just sitting there sipping my drink.
Well, he pulls up a seat. He's bloody vain, my husband. He had a tooth knocked out. A cow kicked him in the face. Tooth got knocked out. He was devastated. And I'm sympathetic. I get it. He spent all our bloody money on a gold tooth. Fuming I was. It seems silly now. All I cared about was the money, and now he's probably gone to the north, find some other toy boy. Oh, probably never. Oh,
well,
sorry, bother you with this.
No. It's well, I'm sorry that they've gone missing. Well, I personally haven't seen anyone. Amazing dentistry work. Gold tooth, you say?
Yeah, just one gold tooth.
Worth a little bit of money?
Well, it was all our life savings, yeah.
No, I haven't seen, and I say this a little bit louder, anyone with a gold tooth up the mountain. No.
Me neither.
No.
Sorry, I'm still trying to make dirty words out of the place names. Sorry.
Yes, well, he's not very perceptive, you see. And we did encounter, a troll? I don't know. We had a bit of a fight up there, so we were very distracted.
Oh, well, maybe he is all right. I don't know. I do this. I catastrophize. Maybe he is all right. Maybe I'll find him. I might go up in a couple of days trying to find him. But thank you. Sorry again to bother you.
Oh, no, I don't recommend going up there. No, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous.
Well, what if he's waiting for me? Maybe he thinks I don't care and he's waiting for me to go up and...
Well, why would anyone wait for you to go up a mountain to find them? That's just ridiculous.
He's my husband.
Well, he shouldn't expect you to climb a mountain for him.
I'd have done anything for him.
And I buy the person a shot. And I go, here you go, to him. Maybe this will make you feel better.
Thank you, stranger. And he sort of takes the shot and then just looks down at the empty glass sadly. Sighs a little bit. It's a dragonborn. A little bit of smoke puffs out his nose.
I just glance sideways at poor guy. You owe me 2 gold.
Well, if it's a dragonborn, that means that gold tooth's massive, surely.
His husband was a human.
I was hoping be a massive gold tooth. Like
you've already got the gold tooth, so
he does.
Well,
yeah.
It was never described to me how big the tooth was.
Okay.
Oh well.
Sorry, go for it, poor guy.
No, I had nothing else clear in my throat. I just didn't mute in time.
While the Dragonborn sat there looking very, very sad, I try and pickpocket the tooth from him.
From Porkai?
I wanna do my Nightingale's armory thing, which I can do, right?
Yeah.
Activate that. Where is that? Is it in my inventory?
Yes. Some spells, I think.
And that gives me something, right?
You've got something called Nightingale's Touch, I believe.
Yes. Sleight of hand checks for an hour. Yes.
Yeah.
Doing that. So I get 2 rolls on this. Advantage on them.
Yeah, okay. So you roll those.
Okay.
Shitey, at the same time, I need you to roll a perception check, please.
I will.
Shit, 9, 10, 11, 12 for the first one.
What do you need me to do, Dave?
Okay.
I rolled a 12.
And the second one was a 13, so a 10 plus 3, so...
You managed to get the tooth off of Porkai.
Fantastic. As if we're not staying here any longer, as we're leaving, and I will be the last person to leave, I'll be paying maybe the bill at the bar or something like that, and I will leave the tooth on the bar slyly near the Dragonborn.
That's kind of cruel when you think about it.
No, it's not. Well, it is cruel, yeah.
Yeah,
but it's their life savings.
Yeah, but they still think their husband's going to appear at some point. It's like,
I don't think they will after finding the tooth.
Well, yeah, that's my point.
Yeah, but at least they know.
Let them have some hope.
No, absolutely not. Honesty is the best policy.
It does feel like the worst possible thing you could have done.
No, it's not. Top knows right and wrong, I swear.
So as the door is closing behind you, you just hear him burst into tears.
Yes.
Shocking. Absolutely shocking.
Terrible.
I try my best.
Onwards we march together, my friends. Onwards we march again on another exciting journey. Oh, yes. Now, I've been asked to remind you, we do have a Patreon. Yes, we do. Now, you've just got to search for Dungeons and D-Heads, and you can find more Ronson content there. Apparently, whatever that means, I don't know. Right, shall we get on with it then?
So you've still got half the day left. You've got a bit of a crossroads. You can head south, which continues towards the Giants, towards Relicore, or you could go to the east. Up to you.
Where were we headed to?
You were heading towards. I've just seen the massive bra on the map. You were heading towards Rote down here. I can ping just by. Can I? You're heading towards Rote with the Giants, but you had when you were at the top of the mountain, you had all seen the Immistal Forest, which gave you like there was just something magical about it, and you were kind of you all got a bit of an inkling you might go there.
Let's go to the forest then.
Cool. So another couple of hours pass, and you head through just this. It's hardly even a village. This one is Relicore, but it's obviously like that. It's one of those. They're taking advantage of the fact that they are near the Immistal Forest, which is known for its magic and that kind of thing. And there's a few stalls. Like most people, just keep themselves to themselves. But there is one shopkeeper stood at her stall. There's a big sign above her head that says Gladys the Tinkerer. She's an older lady. She shouts at you, "Oh, hello, my dears. Are you headed to the forest? Must be. Look at you, the finest adventurers I ever did see. And you, sir, a wizard, if I am not very much mistaken."
Yes, we are here on a mission of great import. Now, listen very carefully, my dear, because what I'm about to say is going to be very, very important, and it demands a clear and detailed answer. Many things rely on this.
Oh, how can I help?
Do you know any good retail spaces where we could maybe open up a kind of bakery for rolling sausages and such?
Well, I mean, we've got all sorts of magical stuff. We don't have any food. So, I mean...
so good opportunity to start a restaurant then.
Yeah, we get a lot of tourists coming down for the forest, and Tellin for that. You must have been to Tellin in the north. They They have loads of different animals, farms, everything. So you could get plenty of meat down there to here, and you could set something up. Absolutely.
I like the sound of this. Although this sounds almost too good to be true, I'm slightly wondering if I'm being played here.
Why would you say that, my dear? I'm just here to sell my magical goods to a nice, friendly wizard.
Do you have a voice in your head, a male voice, a British man who speaks to you in your head and gives you ideas? Because I'm finding it hard to trust at the moment.
Don't know what you're talking about, dearie.
I always imagine he's bald.
I've got quite a thing for bald men, but no man in my head.
Right, yes, I think there might be. Okay, great. Well, hey, I tell you what. How about, look, let's just cut to the chase here. How about I give you a little finder's fee? If you can go set up a shop for me, I will let you have, my dear, a whole 2% of the profits from the shop. What do you think about that? Would you like to be a regional manager?
It'd have to be a little bit more than 2%, my dear.
I could go to 3.
I was thinking more like 10.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was thinking 5.
7. And you buy something from my little stall here just to keep me going.
6. And I'll buy 2 things from your stall.
Okay, reasonable.
Excellent. What are the cheapest things you're selling on your stall then?
Okay, so if I just look at she pulls out.
You
a
don't
tray
need to answer that. I'll just take 2 of them.
I only have one of a kind things here, my dear.
Right.
Cheapest things. So I've got a potion of shifting size. That's 400 gold.
Fuck me.
And then the next one, got some glasses of dark vision. They're 500 gold. So that'll be
holy shit.
That'll be 900 gold, my dear.
Are you fucking kidding me?
These are the finest magical items you will find. These glasses make you see in the dark, like your tiefling friend here.
I mean, what's your most expensive thing you're selling?
I have a horn of invisibility.
Don't need that. I can go invisible like that. I've got the powers.
Well, that's fine. I'll sell it to somebody else. But so you're going to have the potion of shifting size and the glasses of dark vision. Is that right?
Do you think that's what I should take?
Well, that's what you said. You said my 2 cheapest things.
Yes, but the thing is, I'm not sure. Here's what I'm thinking. I don't know if these 2 items are things that I'm possibly going to need in the future. So the voice in your head has made these things the 2 things that I should buy, and they're the cheapest.
I wouldn't overthink it if I were you.
Ronson, you could have done with that when we were fighting that. Do you remember you were trying to crawl up into a giant's colon?
Yes, I do. It was only last week.
It was a matter of hours ago, I think. But
yes, sorry, in your time. I'm a little bit like time is happening all at once for me, you know.
Now, if
like
you
Dr. Manhattan.
Yes, right now I'm sat on Mars. I'm also back at the test facility, and I'm also with a maniac in Vietnam.
Now, I know how much you wanted to climb up inside someone's colon and expand like an Ant-Man. Maybe this potion could mean that's in your future. Stay out of my arsehole.
You know what? I like you, love. So why not then? I'll buy. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous, but it's fair. I will be coming into the money soon. So 6% we've agreed. You're rolling the business, and I will spend 900 gold on this tat that you're flogging.
Fantastic, dear. So she hands you a flask, which has got a liquid that's changing colour from blue to orange, and a pair of ornate glasses that are, in our time, we'd think they look like sunglasses.
There we go. Thank you.
Write that down somewhere, and we'll add it to your character sheet another time.
Sorry, what did they do? What makes me small? What does you think? What do the glasses do?
Oh, you don't. It's a potion of shifting size. So you don't know if it makes you
All
small
right, it
or
could
big.
make me big, it could make me small.
It's changing colour.
And are they X-ray glasses so I can see through people's clothes?
They are glasses of dark vision, so you can see in the dark.
I mean, all I need to do is turn on a light, Dave. I've just spent 500 gold on a... Been ripped off. I've absolutely been ripped off. You better make this Groggs worth it for me. So can you write that down now? Or do we need to do another Patreon exclusive? Can you write that down? We've got another Groggs now.
I've added it to the spreadsheet already whilst you were talking.
Yeah.
Those glasses, they look fabulous. Excuse me, Gladys, was it? What else do you have? And I'm going to cast... Do I have Detect Magic? I'm pretty sure I do. Hold on.
If I put the glasses on in light, can I see through people's clothes?
No.
What happens if I put them on in light?
Nothing.
Oh no, do I have Detect Magic?
They work like sunglasses. You did get Detect Magic.
So, I've got it here, yeah. I will cast Detect Magic as she shows me all of the wares.
Cool. So there's a tray of stuff. There's the Horn of Invisibility that she talked about. This there is my bag of tricks. It's a nice one. It's a little like Hessian bag. There's a few other bits and pieces, some rings and stuff, and you detect magic from all of those.
Oh, okay. Would you talk me through the items? I do love a bit of shopping. Anything shiny in there?
Oh, well, there's some rings here. Something to do with elements. I'm not sure. This one's red and shiny. I've got a blue one. Say, what about this horn? And she holds up like this big, like drinking horn type thing. It's a horn of invisibility. Blow on that, my dear, and you will become invisible.
Yes. How much is the horn?
The horn is 900 gold.
Mm-hmm. And you don't know what the rings do? They're just shiny.
Yeah, I bought them in bulk, my dear, and someone said that they control elements or something. Got a red one.
Where this is going.
A blue one. I've just tweaked where your head's going, but that wasn't where I'd written it.
Fancy not heart. Nobody wants to be heart.
Got a red one, a blue one, there's like a yellowy one, and a brown one.
So fire, water, piss, and shit. Thanks, Captain Planet.
Okay. And how much
fifth
are the
element
rings?
or shit.
Right. Are there any wavy lines on these rings? Even like the fifth element?
No, dear, no rings at all. No lines at all.
And how much are the rings?
350 each.
Ooh. Wait, how many things can I attune at once?
3.
How many things have I attuned?
Possibly 3.
Shit. Really?
I think you have.
Oh no, what have I got? Hold on. How do I know what I've attuned to?
So if you go under attunement, you've got your rapier, the Guardian emblem, and the Nightingale armor.
Oh man. The emblem and the Nightingale armor and the... What was the last one, sorry?
Rapier.
And what does my emblem do? That gives me, like, nice stuff, right?
You can basically turn...
Doesn't it?
Turn a crit into a normal...
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I like that.
I've still got a point of inspiration as well, which we need to remember about.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. This item is attuned. Oh, wait, hold on. The Guardian emblem said it's not attuned. I've not attuned that. Do I have to attune it?
Oh, I'm looking at your character sheet. It's showing on attuned.
Oh, my character sheet is not. And it doesn't say it says unattuned, but it's not got the A next to it. Okay, weird. Oh. Damn. I really love shiny rings, but I don't think I just don't have enough to give the rings to get back. Anything else in your inventory?
Got some speaking stones. Kind of, I'll be honest, my dear, just because I like you and your friend gave me some money, the rest of this stuff isn't really magic.
Some money? Some 900 gold.
Yes, okay, yes, you've had your turn. Be quiet now. Yes, some of this stuff is not all magic. It helps give up the impression I have a lot. But I'm not going to sell you any of the tat, only the magic stuff.
So, is the horn a one-use thing? Can I use it multiple times, and do I need to attune to it, Dave?
You could use my horn as many times as you wanted.
No. You blow on the horn, you turn invisible. As long as you're blowing on the horn, you are invisible.
Oh, I have to stay blowing on the horn?
As long as you could master would be nice, yes?
No. These lips were made for singing. I'm sorry.
That seems largely pointless, really. It's like, say, being invisible, but constantly having to shout, "Here I am."
Yeah,
that's a useless thing, and I hate it.
That's the point of it. It's very much a joke item, yes.
Gladys, sort your shit out.
Yes, I'm sorry, Gladys. It's not that I don't like what you're selling. It's just that they're not really for me. I think Ronson got your best pieces. Anything you want, Porky? Would you like to blow on a horn continuously to be invisible?
With my lungs, I don't think so.
Yes. But lovely
This is
stuff,
a bit like
stuff.
Nightmare, though, isn't it? The TV show Nightmare. This is the first time we've ever really had anything like this, where we can buy items. It's like, oh, damn, what if we buy the wrong ones? What if we get the wrong ones?
I can't attune to anything, and it's really annoying. God damn. And I need my rapier, and I need my guardian. No,
I've spent 900 gold. I'm not spending any more.
Well, my dear, I will get what was it you were going to call it? But this bakery,
Groggs.
Cool, Groggs. I will get that set up post haste. Where do I send your share?
Ronson, would you like that going to what was it? Flamekeep? No, was it Flamekeep? I don't know. Where was the big place with your lovely wizard place? I don't remember.
It is.
I don't know. Just speak to my people, and they'll let you know. Oh shit! My people and me.
All your people are dead.
Yes, my people and me. So
Basically, you're saying you want to give me money, but I'm not going to tell you how to give it to me.
No. The money needs to go wherever all the other money goes.
So yeah, to your house in Flamekeep, basically.
Yeah. Dave is my official accountant.
Yeah, he actually sends me all his real life money now, and I just buy him shares in Greg's. Right then.
Is there anything you can tell us about the forest before we go in? Anything we need to know?
Bearing in mind, I give you 900 gold, so it better be bloody good.
Exactly, Ronson. Yes.
Well, my dear, we mostly like the forest because, to be honest, it attracts the tourists. There's a lot of old stories about it, about the ancient times and the magic. But everyone can do magic nowadays, so it's a bit of a tourist trap. But it's dark in there, but it is a nice walk. So I just enjoy it. Don't think too much about it.
That sounds great and also ominous at the same time, Gladys. Good sales pitch. Keep it up.
Very welcome. I will see you again soon, hopefully.
Hopefully again. Very anonymous, Gladys.
If you find anything that you have no need of, I'll be very happy to sell it on.
I've got a wizard that might be a sex pest.
Might be? How dare you?
Also, maybe I want to buy some of your fantasy tat.
What would you like?
Nothing up skin.
Well, the nicest possible way is don't waste any more of my time.
You got anything else you haven't listed yet?
I don't.
Tell me more about these rings.
I mean, I'll remind you, she's already said that the 400 and the 500 item was the cheapest thing she had.
The rings were cheaper than that.
The rings were 350. So
what she said that for the cheapest things.
Yes, well,
Ronson,
did you look at Gladys's inventory before you agreed to this? But I think you need to get a better sales pitch.
This does not endear myself to you. I'm slightly concerned about having you as my regional manager, hearing whatever area we are.
Well, my dear, you'll know next time, won't you?
Maybe I'll cut through. Maybe I like that.
Tell me more about these rings, Gladys.
Let's say to your friends, Elemental. I bought them from. He was a strange guy, but he said he collected them all, and then he got bored of them. Each tied to an element, he said. I never really looked too much at them, but they certainly feel a bit magic.
Could you look at them?
And she just holds it up and looks at it.
Well, they are magic. I can see the magic around them. Does that help you at all, Porky?
Not really. I want to know what I'm going to be firing out.
Well, let's work it out, shall we? So we could have blue, which would probably be something to do with ice or water. Would you think?
I mean, it could mean I can make it rain, or it could mean I can go all Aquaman and drop a fucking whale on someone's head.
Well, that's the risk you take.
I could refill my glass every so often. This is a big scope. I can't just shell out that sort of money on this could be an ultimate power, or it could just dry my socks.
Well, maybe she does test drives. Why don't you ask?
Gladys, can I have a pop on that ring?
I'm afraid not, my dear. Once it attunes to you, I worry I wouldn't get it back.
Well, I've got a button to unattune.
I'm afraid everything's as sold as seen.
What if I let you hold my belt of dwarven kind?
Oh, is that for sale, dear?
No, just collateral whilst I have a go on your ring.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm watching Gladys.
You keep
with
your eye on
a
her.
hawk eye. Yeah, I am watching her.
Do I need to go through the faffing about of the tuning and aura tuning?
No. Good. So which one are you putting on?
I want to have a go on the red one, please.
Okay, so you put the ring on, and you immediately feel like just a warm sensation over your body. And this is a ring of fire resistance.
Oh, that's shit. I don't want that. Let's have a go on the blue one.
I'm going to go through all of these.
And Dave just tells what each one does.
Yeah, blue one is cold resistance.
Cold.
What about the piss and shit one?
What about the brown one?
The brown one protects you
Incontinence resistance.
From poison damage.
I've already got that. What about the piss one?
Force damage.
Could have done with that when we were falling down the hill taking bludgeoning damage.
Well, I wasn't falling down the hill.
Well,
that's bludgeoning damage, not force damage.
Bludgeoning is caused by force.
I don't like your rings. Can I have my belt back?
Of course, dear. She hands it back.
Come back when I can throw a fireball at somebody. You got anything
now
like that?
Now you've stuck your finger in all of her rings. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Off we pop.
So you carry on, leaving Relicord behind you. A new franchise of Groggs on its way, and you eventually get to the forest. I'm going to read a bit of description, and then bring up the map. So as you enter the forest, you feel the same sensations you did at the top of Morning Crest. There's something important here. The view from above didn't quite do the vast amount of trees justice, with it being almost pitch black despite the time of day. Now, this is a great time to bring up a map which is going to use Roll20's feature of dynamic lighting.
Wow. Ooh.
So I do need to go onto Ronson's character and add his dark vision now that he's got his glasses on. Night vision, 60 feet. So this is great for the listeners. But essentially, each of you will only be able to see as far as you can see in the dark. As you move, obviously, the light will follow you. And places you have previously been will be like in a grey colour, so you know what was there, but can't see it.
Go on then, folks. Up we go.
I'm on my way.
Although Agabout, I can see some lads. I can see some secret lads. I think they're camouflaged.
We can see secret people, Dave. I don't know if that's a feature.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Wait, Porky, did you say you could see something in the distance?
I can see some secret lads. Dragon lads.
I can see them, yes.
Hello.
As you get no response as you wander towards the stream.
Bit rude. It's me, Uncle Porky.
And it's me, Rosa Diego Bentos, leader of the Fantastic Three here.
And it's
Child
me.
of Paul Daniels and Debbie Daniels.
And it's me, Tok, Nightingale. And I'm just singing, Into the Woods.
If you go into the woods today, you're a big surprise.
Yeah. Lads, I can see ya.
There's no response.
So, don't be ashamed. You know, we're not here to yuck your yum. If you're doggers, then that's your own business.
Tok, as you get closer, you notice that at least two of them are face down in the water, kind of wedged up against this tree branch.
Excuse me? Are you okay? Excuse me?
Just breathing the water.
You recognise these creatures.
I know you. Who are you?
So as you look, you recognise that these are the...
Don't tell her. She recognises them. You said that very clearly. Who are they, Tok? Who are they?
These are the dragon lads.
Yes.
But which dragon lads?
Fantasyland's best boy band.
Exactly.
Could these
be? If you don't know, look it up on the wiki.
Could these be the kobolds that you knocked into the ravine last time that have washed all the way down the mountain and wedged themselves against a tree branch?
That would explain why they have little skull and crossbones over their head.
Formed a little dam for the beavers.
I just want to say, dragon lads, it wasn't me who knocked you into the ravine. It was those two. I don't know if you can hear me, and I just kick one of them a little bit with my shoe.
They're very dead.
I think they're dead. I would like to check their body and loot them. No, I already
I said it. I'm looting.
You are not near. I am.
I was moving.
Well, you went moving on that
I've
map.
already said I'm looting them.
I just spent 900 gold on some shit. I should be able to loot for free first.
Why don't you loot one each?
Fine.
Loot one each.
I'll take the one that's nearest to me.
Make sure I get the best one, Dave. I get the best one.
I'll get that one.
Investigation check for each of you, please.
Sure. Okay. Well, I got a 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
And I got a 24.
Fuck.
I got 11.
What did you really get, Ronson?
I got a 24.
Okay, fine.
Did you roll a 20?
No, you got 18 plus 6.
18 plus 6. I've got a plus 6 on investigation.
Wow.
So, Tok, you find basically some soggy food and 2 gold coins.
I found 2 gold coins. What did you find? I also found lunch.
Porky, you find 3 gold coins.
Wow, that's almost 4 gold coins.
What did Ronson find? Come on.
Ronson finds 3 gold coins.
I got a 24.
It just means you look really well. It doesn't. You can't. Your score can't make the kobolds have more gold in their pockets.
3 shitty gold coins. Well, at least that means now I've only spent 897 on that magic stuff.
Clawing it back.
Please, I found lunch. What kind of soggy food is this? I was just taking a little nibble of the soggy food, trying to really show off my finds. I'm like,
Well, you can't really tell, but at least one of the bits looked like it used to have a tail.
I think that's his liver.
Really good. Would you like some?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm good for dysentery. Anyway, using my dwarfy eyes from where I'm stood, it seems like there's a lit campfire just in front of us. Should we investigate?
Yes.
If we're investigating, we should be stealthy.
I'm not eating the bloody sandwich.
You can eat the sandwich, and
I'm not eating the sandwich.
We can fart our way over to the campsite. Stealthy.
All right, tippy toes to the campsite.
Now,
here we go, everybody.
Just stop a second. Right now, this could just be me. But why has Dave putting these dead bodies? Why is he given these consequences to our? This is the first time he's ever really done this.
So we can loot them.
But what's the point? We could loot.
Flavor.
it could also be that it's the first time that there was a ravine at the top of the mountain, and I just so happened to use a map that had a similar like width of ravine on it, and I thought it would be funny to find the dragons piled up against the log, but
it's what we call in the comedy game, Neil, a callback.
It is me. I'm sorry. I didn't. I apologise to Dave for not giving him that much credit.
I applaud Dave for adding flavour and comedy to the.
I do. I applaud him. I wondered if Dave was setting something up here.
We applauded him first. Neil.
The flavour of this find on this body, absolutely flavour.
I'm applauding him more because I'm saying that I thought Dave was really creating something. No, I'm not applauding him, Anna. If anything, I'm insulting him because I'm saying
you are.
That I thought he was creating something more interesting than what he's actually done. I apologise, Dave.
I'm glad you went on that roller coaster.
I'll do some applauding, quick.
It had an entire 3-act structure, did that?
Right, what are you doing
anyway,
now?
We're going on our tiptoes like the Scooby Gang.
I'm so stealthy.
It's like a proper do.
Where to? Sorry.
Towards the lit campfire.
Okay, so the campfire. None of the fires are lit, but there are 2 areas that have got light beaming down on them from above. And one of them is by a campfire.
Dave, it's clearly lit.
Right, well, I tell you what, I'm going to go to the opposite one. I'll go to, I don't know, where's my, it's there. Oh, Jesus Christ. That lit everything up when I went over there.
Sneak him.
Dave doesn't look happy about that.
That's fine.
All right, okay. I've come over to the other area. That podcast listeners has lit up quite a large area now when I went over there.
Yeah, I should be describing this tonight. So it's a large like foresty area. Ronson has gone over to a bit to the south, which is like clear. There's piles of rocks there. And Tok and Porkeye have gone to the north. There's a clearing with a campfire with some light beaming down from above.
I'm staying on the outside.
So we'll go with Ronson first. You head over there and you notice on these stones there are some etchings. And if you go to the journal and then under information, in 1 second you will see something called forest carving. So there's a small clearing, there's a pile of stones with words scratched into it. And it says, as the order packed up camp, the archer went first to protect the others from potential death, whilst the strong dragonborn stayed strong at the tail. And as you can see, some of those words are capitalized.
Dave, that's not what it says on mine. On mine it says, and thus the members of the order left, royalty, thieves and musicians alike. The giant dwarfed the others, whilst the tabaxi lingered in the back, worried about the future of humanity.
Okay, I've swapped them around. That's fine.
Right, okay.
But again, some of those words may or may not be capitalized.
They are, you're right.
And spoilers, the ones that I just read out is what's carved on the tree stump and stuff where Tok and...
Hey, I missed it then. Damn it.
I wasn't listening because I wasn't meant to listen to that.
I wasn't meant to listen.
Well, that's good. That's good. No, well, that's good then. That's good. So you don't know what Dave spoiled. So that's good. That's all right.
It's got literally nothing to do with the leak footage of the Thing from the new Fantastic Four film just arriving.
I was going to tell Tok and Thingy, but I can't at the moment, can I? Because I'm not with them. Right, okay, yes, I can see that, Dave, and I can see that some are capitalised, as you said.
So Tok and Porkeye, as I've read it out anyway, if you look in the journal, you'll see an entry under information called forest carving. And these are words that are carved into the log that's in the area you are.
Ooh.
I presume we're taking these capitalised words and we're putting them into a sentence. We're combining our efforts, are we, and putting them into a sentence?
I'm writing this down. Why am I just looking at my screen?
You know what, Dave? And this is going to be a big moment. And I hope you'll be proud of me. I'm going to write this down.
Wow.
For the first time. How long have we been doing this? 2 years?
Lifetime.
First time. So what are your words then, Vic?
Well, we're not together yet, Bronson, so I'll tell you when we're together.
Well, we can work it out now and then tell each other. When we
no,
come together.
Porky.
Hello.
Do you think
No.
this means anything? No.
What?
Well,
I was asking
why,
that.
Why would someone write this on a log?
I don't know. I'm still jotting it down in my Dungeons and Dickheads notepad.
I mean, we now have a fully functioning journal thing where you can see stuff in real time, and now's the time you decide to write stuff down.
I've always written things down.
I know you have. I'm not
we're
shouting
writing
at
them down because we think we've got to put them together. We think we've got to put what I've got and what they've got together. So we're putting them down so we can rearrange them.
Yeah, there's shenanigans afoot. So I want to get my pad out. My exclusive Dungeons and Dickheads side quest notepad.
It's a very nice notepad.
Yeah.
Right, we'll tell you when you want to come together.
All right,
shall we, yeah, I mean, I don't know really what any of this means, but I wonder if Ronson found anything. Ronson, we found a log with some strange carvings. Found anything?
Yes. So we've got, we've got order again. Up. Archer. Death and tail. So the common, obviously, they both start with order. Then we've got left and up.
Yeah, so order, well, maybe they're directions. Order, left, then up.
But what does musician's arch... Oh, hang on, you're the musician.
I am.
He's the dwarf.
Yes. He's also the archer. You're death.
I'm a human.
Ray's got a tail. Oh my god, no, Top's got a tail.
I have a tail.
Yeah, but this doesn't help us. This doesn't... Order left.
Maybe
Musician,
it's
dwarf,
not a
human.
mystery that we need to work out now. Maybe it's something that as we go further up this path that we can implement into our ongoing.
Maybe. Sorry. Yes, maybe. You could be quite right there, Porky. Maybe we need to investigate further.
Let's continue up the path.
Delve into this sweaty bush. Please come back next week for more exciting adventures from these three buffoons, not including myself in that, of course. And thank you to Stephen Ranking for whatever you do. I think editing, he edits or something like that. Same time next week, folks.
This podcast is part of Podomedy, the UK's podcast comedy network. Why not laugh at what else we've got? Visit podomedy.com.